Welcome to the Loveland Report and Loan Arranger Show. I am Cleve Loveland, Central Florida's voice of real estate. Alongside Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger, we are giving you all of your real estate and all your mortgage news. And we are going to dive into some listings real quick and then give you our phone numbers because that last segment we ran a little long. All right, beautiful house in Dr. Phillips, South Bay, $990,000, 3,100 square feet, 3,700 square feet under roof. Enormous entertaining area out back with a pool, circular drive. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, beautiful split plan, almost got a double master setup, and big open living areas. All the glass doors slide into the wall and open up for entertaining. And this is 3,100 square feet, 3,700 under roof for $990 in South Bay in Dr. Phillips. And then I've got one in Dr. Phillips also for $925. It's 3,600 square feet down the street. And this house is 2 stories. It's got a beautiful master on the first floor along with a den. And then you've got 3 bedrooms and 2 baths upstairs, plus a bonus. The owner just spent about $100K renovating it, doing the kitchen, the flooring, beautiful wood flooring, travertine around the pool deck out back. You got a side entry garage and a 3rd-acre lot. And then we go over to Winter Springs. I've got a beautiful house here, Bruce. This one here, this is the gem. $100,000 remodel on this one. It's only 2,000 square feet. And this is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths with a huge yard. The owner actually bought some land from the landowner behind him. Big pie-shaped cul-de-sac lot, swing set, tree house for the kids, entertaining area, lots of hardscaping and brick patio out back, paver patios. And then you got a big master bedroom, gorgeous tile, really like some of the neatest granite accents in this home that I've ever seen. Lots of under cabinet lighting, 42-inch cabinets, nice prep island for $499,000 on that one. And then we go to the best price pool home in Rosemont for $326,000. 1,700 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths with a pool and a 1-car garage, and very well maintained. The backyard looks like a park, very well landscaped, lots of cabinet space in the kitchen, big Florida room flooded with lights, all viewing the beautiful backyard, very well taken care of, no homeowners dues for $326,000. And then we go over to Conway Gardens. You got some outlaws living with you, or maybe a rowdy teenager you need to throw out back. This one has a guest house, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and then there's a guest house. You've got a cabana office, tile roof, 3,100 square feet on a 3/4 acre lot in Conway. So beautiful house for $778. You're not going to find this size lot downtown hardly anywhere, Bruce. Great location. So call me if you want to take a look at any of those at 407-352-8118. And we'd be happy to help you with that.
Yep. Or you can call the Loan Arranger and get your mortgage application started by the best of the best. I'm telling you, we got everything you need right here. Direct lender, all 50 states. Don't sell mortgages. Keep them all in-house. I've got everything you could possibly need. We're fast. We're accurate. And boy, do we give the customer service. 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. You want to meet with a lender instead of doing it online? We can do it. You want to do it online and never meet with anybody? We can do that too. A lot of the millennials, they don't even want to meet with anybody. They just want to text and do it all online. Personally, I like shaking hands. I like to know who I'm doing business with, particularly when it comes to the biggest ticket item that we're going to probably ever finance. So that's what I do here at Cross Country Mortgage. I am the Loan Arranger, and I'm always there to help guide you through the process. Real estate agents, you need my help. I'm right here to help you. If you're not using my services, you're probably not giving your clients the best option. Make sure you include me when you are giving out names of lenders so they can shop me against whoever else you might be using.
Yep.
They could be using somebody else.
And what's funny is it's not like they're walking into the Mercedes dealership and you're serving Dom Perignon. This is your rates are better than everybody else's.
I don't advertise. So Cross Country doesn't do advertising. Do you think Rocket advertises?
No NASCAR team?
No NASCAR
names
team,
not on a stadium.
No stadiums.
No TV commercials.
No TV commercials.
No streaming.
Well, I mean, I stream, but that's
you're not buying ads. You're not buying pay-per-click ads.
Okay. I don't buy clickbait. I don't do any of that.
No, it's just that's what's amazing. And what's funny is I've got what I do for my sellers, Bruce. Only advertising I do is this radio show. And the rest of it's my clients calling me from past years and saying, I just had somebody call me. I sold their house 8 years ago in St. Cloud. It's funny. I looked it up. It was only like 120,000 then. Same house would be 350 now. And they said their mom, that's the one that actually their mom was told not to sell the house during hurricane season. and she just lost her husband. She needs to get up by family. I'm like, I've never
Oh,
heard something so
man.
ridiculous.
Don't
But
sell the
you know,
house
for my
during
seller,
hurricane
I
season.
do a couple hours of free staging. I've got the yard guy to help you get ready. I'll front some of the repair work on some homes if they just need carpet or flooring, depending on the house. I'll front some of that and get paid out of closing just to make it look better. I know what's needed, and depending on your situation, I can do that. But you know how many realtors do that? How many of them
Not
will help
many.
do that? You know, they're worried about their next paycheck. That's why they're saying they're going to list you for 4%. You better take this offer now because that's the best you're going to get. When you list with me, I will tell you about how we're doing on the market. I'll tell you if this is a good offer or a bad offer. I'll tell you the best way to negotiate it
Of course you will.
because I'm a negotiating expert. So if you have any problems like that, call me 407-352-8118. We'd be happy to help you.
Yeah, or get your loan application started now at webringyouhome.com or call or text me at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. If you want to drop a few pounds, I lost 77 pounds. And I can tell you, you won't lose that kind of weight just on your normal Ozempic. I've got a company that I am loving because they help me, and I will connect you. You'll get your first visit free at agerejuvenation.com. You just call the loan arranger. I'll get you fixed up. They don't pay me for that advertisement. I do it because it changed my life. I am at the weight that I was when I got out of high school. I'm at 205 right now. I don't even remember 205. So I was running 285. So, I mean, like that's just a huge amount of weight to lose. And I feel better. They also do hormone replacement or therapy, all kinds of great things. And then if you want to go out and look for new construction, I want to tell you something. Do you know how many times I see clients that work with a realtor and then they turn around and they call the realtor and go, we stopped in at new construction and we bought there. And then the realtor goes, did you put my name down? Nope. You have no representation.
Yep.
You don't. Oh, but the salespeople there at DR Homes was so nice to me.
Yep.
I know they're being honest. They're just so professional. And they have, oh yeah. And they're making you use their mortgage company and their title company. And now you don't have a realtor to represent you. Bring your realtor with you when you go to new construction. And if you're looking at new construction and they don't let you use the loan arranger for financing and pay closing costs, run from that builder. I'll connect you to a builder that'll pay your closing costs.
Yep. It's really important you have that realtor helping you with that because sometimes I got people looking at new construction. New construction, you're going to drive a little bit. You're going to add an extra 15 minutes to your commute, depending on where you're looking.
And you're going to be in an HOA community.
Yep, that too.
If you don't want an HOA community,
then
we can help
the
you
give and
build
take.
a home.
So that's what your realtor should be helping you look at and how to structure your deal. You know, Bruce, I get some emails all the time on the best improvements to make to a home. And I've got a 50-point staging checklist I give. And this is like, you know, clearing the countertops, bagging up, putting away the junk, donating stuff, getting rid of, you got too much furniture, unblocking the glass door because that's the dog's favorite couch, curb appeal outside. You know, and I've got all these people to help with these things. And I know what a good house needs to look like, but staging should never be renting somebody else's furniture.
No, not
I just
really.
don't think you don't need to do that.
I don't think you do.
Because if you're at the right price,
you wouldn't
you're going to
even
go.
do it on like a luxury home or anything. You wouldn't do that, any professional staging.
Possibly if it's totally empty, if it's a builder's model, maybe. But if something's at the right price, it's going to go. And your activity will tell you where you're at on that. You know, if you
The furniture's not going to make or break the deal.
It's not. It's not. Now, if it's something hideous and it needs to be burned, you know, or set afloat for a Viking funeral on the lake, possibly. But you want to have the house looking good.
I swear, I don't know where you come up with these analogies. I really don't.
But if you want to know how to stage your house and usually, because I have people, Bruce, what they think is they got to spend about 4 or 5% of the price of the home. No, I usually spend about 1 or 2%, depends on how much work is needed. And then also it depends on your situation. Little old lady who was told not to sell during hurricane season, she's got no money to spend.
I hope you picked up that listing.
I am getting that listing. So, and I talked to her about what we need to do, and I'm fronting a little bit of the staging money for that. And I'm fronting, actually, the staging is part of my listing, but helping her do some little handyman stuff. I know what the building inspector is going to look at and go, oh my God, you have an old roof leak there. Check the roof and all this stuff. It's from things like that we're going to cover up and repair. So I help with things like that all the time. But if you need help, give us a call at 407-352-8118. and we will be able to help you get started.
Yep. You want to buy a home? You want to refinance? If you're looking to refinance, you give the loan arranger a call right now. If you're trying to drop your rate or eliminate PMI, I will add you to my VIP watch list. If you're looking for debt consolidation and you have equity in your home, now is a beautiful time to do it. You call the loan arranger at 407-250-9144. That's me, Bruce Woodburn, the loan arranger, 407-250-9144, or webringyouhome.com. You want all the right information? You call me. I will take care of your mortgage needs from soup to nuts. That's all you got to do is call the loan arranger. All right. So we've got just a couple of minutes. I want you to cover now. What do you think is the best opportunity for people that are looking to buy in this market? Like, where do you think your opportunities are lying right now? Is it hard to find a home? Is it easy to find a home? Are you finding that people are negotiating? What's your scoop on
If you're the average home buyer, let's say you're in the mid 400s, the world is your oyster. I mean, there is so much to look at and so many different places you can go in town to have the pick of the litter and what you want. And there's some great buys out there. I just had somebody, we were looking around and they wanted a 4-bedroom. They had to have at least 2,200 square feet because the house they were leaving was 2,000. They knew exactly what they needed. And we went into a neighborhood and there was one little bit above what they wanted to spend, but it was 4 bedrooms, 3 baths on a pond. So Bruce, right there, we just got something unique that will help them on their resale value on the 3rd bathroom, instead of just your regular ranch with just 2 bathrooms. You got 2 teenagers and good Lord, you need that 3rd bathroom. You got mom and dad staying with your company. That 3rd bathroom really helps out. That's the next step up in resale value.
Absolutely.
The view out back on the water, gorgeous view, just a little pond, but still nobody's looking at somebody's clothesline out back.
Nobody's going to put a boathouse out there or a houseboat.
Yep. So it's just things like that I see out there, and it's the perfect time. You can't set yourself up for this. You can't dig a pond out behind you unless you're on a couple of acres. Now's the time to look. And I really think that, especially for people downsizing, I have some people downsizing, Bruce, big houses, 5,000, 6,000 square feet. They don't necessarily want to go way down in price. I said, so we're looking at 3,000 square feet on a chain of lakes, and so that's the kind of thing that I've seen work and help people hit home runs with their real estate plans. And I can help you with that whenever you give me a call.
So I've got a young couple. They've got a home in Bay Hill right now. I talked to them the other day and it's worth about $1 million, $1.1 million, $1.2 million maybe. But their neighbors are saying, don't sell your house in Bay Hill, but they want to be on a lake.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, if your house is worth $1.1 million, $1.2 million, maybe even $1.5 million,
they can get lakefront.
You can sell that house in Bay Hill and you could get a nice house on a lake for $1.5 million.
Oh yeah.
In the Orlando area.
In that
now,
same,
you might not get it on
in that same zip
Windermere
code.
chain of lakes.
No, it won't be on the chain of lakes. It might be a fishing shack on the Windermere chain of lakes, but I can get you on my lake. My lake's right across the street from that.
Well, and my
lake's a ski
my
lake.
lake too. You could get on my lake for $1.5 million.
But if they don't want the kids to change school districts, I've got lakes around there.
I don't think they care. I think the kids are grown.
Okay.
So, I mean, but I told them, I said, if I know Bay Hill has got, it's all swanky and it's nice. It's a great buy. You'll never lose money in Bay Hill. However, I think if your desire is to be on the water and you're a skier, then be on the water.
Get them on the Sand Lake chain. Get them on the Conway chain. So there's all kinds of things you do, or just a regular skiable lake if they just want the view, if they're not big water sports people. So call me at 407-352-8118. Be happy to help you.
Yep. Or call the loan arranger at 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more.